Wow, this is massive. So we all wonder how we can have fun with our layout, how we can get more involved with our layout, because it's basically a static layout and a train going around or you switching back and forth. You need more fun, right? So I'm sure we can all agree on building is a lot of fun. Wouldn't you agree? I know I would agree, especially for a model railroad. So maybe you would call it work, or some people might build it up in their heads like, man, I got to do that. That's a lot of stuff I got to do. Oh, I don't feel like doing it. And that turns into a big catastrophe of not doing any work on your layout because you're thinking of what you need to do and it builds up into this big thing and you don't feel like doing the work. Well, we're not going to do that here and we're going to get to work. So, with that said, we have to put us a platform right here. Come with me. I'll show you how we're going to do that. All right, because I don't believe in overkill for model railroad and because I believe in common sense ways of doing things and basically it proves itself on everything we've done here, we're going to go ahead and put the platform here and very simply, all we're going to do is put a support long ways here, skip over that brace, put a support long ways there. We're going to cut this baby in half, secure it with a couple of screws, and we're going to come here and put some nub hangers coming off, maybe 3 or 4, all the way to that corner so it'll hold our plywood base. Very simple, right? So let's go get this cut up and we're going to get to screwing this thing down. Okay, so I found this first piece of scrap we're going to use, and of course we're going to undersize this piece a bit, so we're going to score it about right there. Mark it with my nail because a nail works better for marking, right? Before you tell me that this is the wrong way to cross cut, you're absolutely right. And basically, don't follow this procedure because it's not safe. Wear your eye goggles and your earplugs. But here at H.O. Powertrain, we just get it done on the fly, right? Yeah, I know. Where I went to carpentry school at. So basically, a lot of your carpenters will say, man, you didn't do that right, but how the hell did you build this? Pure skill, dog. Pure skill. All right, let's put one here, right at the top of that support. We're not going to do like a madman and measure because measuring is too correct, Measuring is for weaklings. Again, straight thing, eyeballing it here again. Hey, well, if you don't measure, it's going to bite you in the ass. Maybe so. It probably will. But let me address that real quick for you. Building a model railroad, you can cover up a lot of shit with scenery. Look at that. 2 screws there, 2 screws there. That's all you need. And I guarantee you I could stand on this platform I'm going to build. See? Okay, that side is done. So what we're going to need, 1, 2, 3 of those shorter pieces to go into here. Act like some little nubs, right? And of course our little hinge system here, we have to stay away from it. So we're going to come about here with it. That'll work. Okay, now we can do this semi-correct, right? Semi. I didn't say full correct. So how are we going to secure this again? Just screw the damn thing, right? Just screw it in. One. Still works. Two. Okay, that'll work. I think. Looks like the base is gonna go something like this. We won't be able to go straight. Well, no, we won't be able to go straight here. So we're gonna have to keep it like on a angle. Dang. Maybe I didn't think this all the way through, because it would look better if it would come over here. I tell you what, let's just focus on this little piece here and get that done. Then we can figure out here. Don't let thinking slow my progress down. Let's get on with it. David, how are you going to get this point to go up like this? How are you going to transfer that? I kind of thought of that shit too. I think I found the solution. Good old foam board. You can use cardboard also, but I'm going to use foam board because it's going to be a little bit more sturdy. So, oh man. Boy, I didn't do this yet. No. All right, so what we're going to do is do something like this. And, well, actually like this. I'm going to have to try to trace this out the best I can. Boy, I didn't get it yet, no. So there you go. Looks okay. So you'll probably wonder why I'll use this good shit to make patterns. Well, if you have to be that cheap to save $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, then I don't know what to tell you, right? So, yeah. Look at that, boy. Shit, it's gonna, man, dude. Ah, when you come out from the bright sun into this shadier place, my eyes won't adjust. Shit. Whew. All right. What? Man, that's too clean, bro. That's too clean. It's too clean that it should be illegal. Damn. All right, screw it. Okay, so I figured that I'm just gonna butt it and angle it off this way. I'm taking the easy way out on this part because I don't want to get complicated in my lift gate here. So we're gonna catch it on this support way over here, and we're just gonna run it that way. So let's mark it. I'm gonna mark it here. That mark, we're gonna make a line. Use a scrap piece of wood to make that mark. A straight mark. Ah, done. Will that work? Is that it? Nope, wrong one. This one. Oh, let me suffice for this. Boom. Dang, I'm making some weird cuts for myself right here. Dang. Whew. It's getting hot now. Gun. Okay, good example. This piece is not as quite as flush as this one, but that's okay because when I put foam on it, it's going to pick all that slack up. That's the beauty of white foam. It covers your inconsistencies. And because there's no track and it's just going to hold buildings, you don't need to do all that shit. More screws. So I used to go to my local hardware store and buy these screws like at an Ace or a name brand store like Lowe's. They're too expensive. So now what I do is I go to a mom and pop handyman store. And what you pay for screws over there compared to the box stores is night and day, man. We call them lumber yards around here. So we're wrapping up the video, guys, and I'm gonna figure out, it may take me a week or two to figure out something to come here and flush it up with here. So you get one continuous thing. I don't know. I may do that, okay? What I'm gonna do is dress this out with styrofoam first, see how it looks. And if I like the way it looks when I'm looking at my layout like this, then I'll just leave it open like that. So time will tell on this, squaring this part off. Time will tell on that, and we'll get it done at a future, later date. So that said, guys, hope this video helped you, and it showed the beginners especially, and somebody that's not skillful with wood, that you can do basically anything. Simplicity, not overthinking. Just grab a pencil, a saw, some wood, rough cutting, measuring out, because scenery is going to cover all this, and getting it done, okay? And that fucking airplane is going to fly right now. Alrighty, guys, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.